What's happening with it, everybody? It's your host of the Cuttacation, the Kickback Podcast Show, Cutty Slam, a.k.a. Mr. Ice Cold Chili, a.k.a. Beast of Beltline, a.k.a. Mr. Scram. In other words, you know the worst. What's happening with the relatives? What's cracking? First off, I would like to say, you got my little man right here, my little rider. He's on the show, my little co-host. Hey, everybody. Say, wait, Ryder, what's up? Say, what's up? But anyway, forecast outside is very rainy, everybody. It's very wet outside. Temperature is cool. It's not freezing like it was last week. Shout out to the first show of the Kickback of 2008. First show this week. 2018, that's us. We did the Christmas Eve show last week. That went well. We had Mr. Lee on there. Shout out to Mr. Lee. Good show, good episode. It was really cold last week, very cold. This week it's kind of like at about 50, probably 55. It's not that cold out there, it's just wet. Appreciate you, man. Anyway, it's wet out there. And as you probably see, man, it looks different again on the show. Have a different background. The vibe probably look different, but it's still the Kickback Podcast because it's still the same content. And we're going to kick back and we're going to chat. We're going to do everything we normally do on the Kickback. It's just not in the same imagery of you used to seeing. But the whole purpose of the Kickback was to go with, the whole purpose of the Kickback was to have a platform for local talent. Whether you're an artist of rapping, you might be in a band, you might be somebody that has a company that you're trying to start, or you might be a graphic designer, anything. You might have something going on. So I want to have a platform to build that crowd of people who like seeing things that they do. So I mean, because Dallas, most rappers, for example, rappers and R&B artists or anybody that's in a band, Dallas have a bunch of open mic nights, different clubs you can go do shows at. But that's the only platform they have to go out and expose their music and explain it besides the web of like Instagram or what else they got out there, SoundCloud. They got some other stuff there, but that's people who only people that probably connect with you on that level will be people who don't even know you. Your people around you don't even want to hear it. So me personally, I like to build another platform, the podcast show, to have that extra boost for their career, whatever they try to have start. So I mean, at the same time, it's stretching back, I stretch yours. It's building me up too, though, because I like to keep my content diverse. We talk about everything. It is a hip hop podcast show. I do talk about everything. I keep it to the streets as well. I keep it very street. Everything that we discuss will be from the street on up, to politics, to maybe sometimes religion. I allow them to be themselves when they come on this show. That's why it's called the Kickback. Don't be afraid to say what you want to say. Think what you want to think. You can express your feelings. The whole purpose is to not debate with you, is to try to get an understanding on what your view is about something. At the same time, I might have an opinion on the way I view things or whatever. Might be different than the way you look at it, but I'm going to make you understand the way I look at things. So at the same time, if you're telling me how you feel about something, I want to know the reason why you feel that way I can understand it, instead of just trying to judge it. And that's what the Kickback is all about as well. And that's why it's called Cuttacation, because it's education and medication mixed together, coming from Cutty. And at the same time, I can get Cuttacated too, though, because every time I have a guest on the show or have a cast member on the show, I learn something every time. Just like when I'm around different type of people from different backgrounds. I mean, I can be naive with something they know about because that's not my lane, that's not my field. But I learn off it, just because I'm around them. And that's why the Kickback, you're going to see somebody from the fucking projects or somebody from the suburbs, somebody who's never been even out of the suburbs. You're going to see all them on the show at one time and you'll be like, okay, how the hell that can happen? And it only goes down to the Kickback. That's why it's Cuttacation. I mean, we all here trying to figure out something, to figure out why there's no unity. And this is the place you can compromise the unity for us to make that happen, though. Whether you're a rapper, you got a nail shop. I see you, little man. Tell George over there for you. Tell George over there for you. Yeah, they just want to play us, so it's the Kickback. That's Ryder. once again, you know, he takes over the show. He's a wired person, that's why I stay drinking my coffee. Rise and grind. Gotta stay drinking my coffee to stay up with him though, man. I be wanting to take a nap, but after he took his nap. So that's how it goes. Cutty Slim, the Kickback Podcast host. This is my life. You know, people think my weekend is fun and clubbing and party. No, man, I'm with my son all weekend, all day and day. So I mean, my social life is pretty much on the weeknights, like the nights that people probably won't decide to go out. People that work 9 to 5 or got corporate jobs that can't stay out late. I'm out when you sleeping. You probably 3-4 hours in your sleep. That's when I get out. Oh, that's when I'm out. So I mean, that's my lifestyle.
Guest host come on?
Oh yeah, my guest host. You know what? You know, people like, who's the guest host? So anybody on the show gonna be on the show. You know, of course, you got my little rider right here. He gonna be on the show in and out. That's what he does. He do it very well. I got my boy King George TV on the show again, back to back to back to back. He love being on the show, as you see now. I mean, he has a lot to talk about, man. It's, shout out to 2018. Happy New Year once again to y'all, man. That's the podcast show, the Cuttacation, the Kickback Podcast, the Kickback Podcast. Because I want everybody to know. It's not they don't know. There is another podcast called Kickback Podcast. It's Kickback Podcast. But this is Cuttacation, the Kickback Podcast show. So difference, my content might be even different. I mean, I'm pretty sure our views might be the same. It might be different. I mean, but it's the kickback. You know, we always keep the content, it's the kickback content. So we be ourselves. You know, we ain't imitating it. It's not, we don't want to call that fabricated around here. You know, we don't do that. But what's up with the George, man? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. What's on the agenda for today?
I don't know, man. You know, I like to ride it out, man.
You know, we talked before.
I mean, yeah, you know, there's a lot of things on the agenda, man, for 2018, and a lot of things have been on my mind. A lot of stuff been going on a daily basis, and I just been a witness of life. It's just people don't like to mind their business or just stay in their lane, man. When it comes to stuff that don't have nothing to do with them. And it's just one thing about, you know, dealing with somebody, you know, that, you know, it's in your family or close to you. You can be in their business, or, you know, you can, if it's their problem, man, I respect it. If I got a problem with somebody, I probably expect my homeboy to have a problem with it too. Or somebody who close to me have a problem. If somebody has a problem with it, but if I have a girlfriend, and she got a problem with somebody, it's automatically me to have a problem with them too, just because it's her. But somebody that you don't even have that type of relationship with, man, or you don't know them feeling from Adam, you just know them as what you probably see. You don't even know that. I mean, I never judge a person off what they really give me. I probably judge them off what I probably don't see, what they don't give me when I'm not around. So like, you got these people you try to take up for. All right, go over there right quick. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. Sorry about that, y'all. It's the Kickback Cut. It's Cutty Slim. The Kickback Podcast show was having with the relatives. You know, that's my boy right there. Gotta keep this thing going, man. It's the life I live, man. Shout out to fathers. Fatherhood, parenthood. Single mothers, all that shit. But you know, I do this. Damn, this coffee good. But yeah, man, what I was talking about, man? We was talking about somebody lost.
No, what we was talking about, what was on the agenda for
I know that part. What I was just talking about, though. I mean, I was going down the hill, though. You try to get to that part right there, but it ain't time to get there yet.
I have no idea what you just talking about. I was talking with Chubby, tell him don't hit the camera.
I know that, though, but I was doing something. Well, you see, that's why he just...
I'm just
here to fuck shit up.
Hey, everybody wore my shirt today. This is my shirt.
You got that troublemaker. You see that? But yeah, shit, yeah. Like I said, man, Happy New Year again, 2018, man. I was just bullshitting with y'all, man, on that part right there. People just need to stay in their lane, man. If you don't, it's like, I would never take sides to any situation that's going on with somebody, man, especially if I don't even know the full steezy about it. So I'm gonna mind my business about it anyway. And one thing I've just been noticing, people, they just feel like they can just intervene in situations that they don't have no business intervening in, man. And they need to scram, man. I will throw that scram out to their ass real quick. Just because, I mean...
Yeah.
I don't. It's a pet peeve to me, man. People have their pet peeves. That's my pet peeve. And it's a lot of people pet peeve because nobody likes that. Nobody wants nobody intervening in something that they don't have no business doing. It's like a guy, man. When if a female got a problem with a female and her and her boyfriend beefing and shit like that, or something going on in their household, and she tells the outsiders, the outside sources about it, and like guys, want to say, man, where you at? I beat them up. I mean, man, that's none of your business, man. I mean, get out them people's household, man. Cause somebody get killed behind that shit. You know what I'm saying? You know how that. You know that's real talk.
Listen, man, I try to stay away from that.
I know that, but you got guys who want to be superhero because they kind of like the girl too. They want to get with the girl, so they feel like them cool points that they'll get off the chick. Though that's how the game goes. Though I see it. I see dudes who want to go jump on guys, man, because someday their boyfriend beat them up and blah blah blah, and just because the girl is cute and they want to get with them, they want to go try to do something to them. But if this chick was not no girl that good, it wasn't attractive, they wouldn't even care though. That's what I'm saying. I've seen it happen, and this is why people. The moral of the story is mind your business. It's not yours. Go buy your business and own that shit yourself. But mind your own, man. Don't be nobody else's, man. Another thing, man, it's just not what we like in 2018, man. I told you putting them on ice, sending them skating. You know what I'm saying? We're not allowing that. And shout out to you being on the show again, man. What's up? You want to talk about all this stuff, man?
You know what? I'm listening, man, because that's why.
Like I said, I'm stuck on that 48 laws of power.
I ain't gonna get into the 48 laws.
I mean, who's gonna get there?
Okay.
Who's gonna get there? Your ass been itching for it. So
it's not the 48 though. This is what I want to talk about right here.
Go ahead then. You know that 48 laws been in my head. Go ahead.
The Willie Lynch letter, the address.
You got the Willie Lynch.
You know, I ain't gonna pull out my phone because that's what I do. I read. But
coffee good.
Or you can listen to it on YouTube. I actually shared the link. It's a lot of things that go on in our culture.
Shout out to Mozzie, by the way, man. Shout out to Mozzie, man. Mr. Blah Da Da. I like that. I like when you be saying that shit. Blah Da Da. Mozzie from the Sack Town. Yeah, what's up with it back there?
No, but check it. So, there's a lot of shit that goes on by design that we don't even understand, and it's culturally, and I say ex-slaves, because it don't go on with everybody. It don't go on with all black people, not African, and I'm pro-African too, but far as and people that descend from actual slaves, you know, we were systematically put into a place that was supposed to never unlock our minds. And if you go check out the Willie Lynch letter, you'll see how much of that still applies. Life grows and shit, so everything don't apply, but there's some parts of that apply to us as a culture.
I know based off the people who I know that are subscribed to the channel or that views my shows. I know 90% of them, they know about Willie Lynch, and they probably never read it or checked it out, but they know the meaning behind it. And the other 10%, they probably kind of like, they naive about it, and they probably heard of it, they just don't want to, they'll be the ones that stay away from it. And it is what it is, though. I mean, I've heard it mentioned a lot, you know, the Willie Lynch law, whatever, how they got, pretty much everything it is written to be playing the way it is, you know. Everything is laid out, everything played the way it's being played. Like the projects being built and all that right there, you know. The welfare system or the child support thing, you know, is all set.
So there's 6 keys to it. Here go the 6 keys.
Go ahead, read them out.
Both horse and niggers are no good to the economy in wild or natural state. Both must be broken and tied together for orderly production. For orderly features, special and particular attention must be paid to the female and the youngest offspring. Both must be crossbred to produce a variety and division of labor. Both must be taught to respond to a peculiar new language. Psychologically and physically, instruction of containment must be created for both. They must both be created a container for your mind and your body. That's deep. A lot of people don't know that. You should just read the rest or hear the rest. Well, yeah, that's just on a deeper note. I want to put that out because, you know.
Willie Lynch, man. Willie Lynch. I mean, you know, like I said, man, it ain't just hip-hop all around here, man, you know. You know, we don't really just try to, you know, talk about the streets. We will give you a peace of mind on how we can pick the book up, and I don't try to, you know, play that role like I read a lot, or if I do read a lot, I don't try to, you know, make it be known that I know this much information, because most of the information I know, the people who I be around, they afraid of it. So like I don't even get a chance to speak on it. But, you know, the stuff that they speak on, they're so irrelevant to me, because I ask them all the time, can you get paid off going back and forth with somebody about this? Can you get paid off this? You can't. The way y'all talking about it, it's a waste of time. Don't care.
But you know what? That's the thing. Anything you can talk. Anytime you can talk about something, there's ways to get paid to do it now, because people like to watch other people.
I mean, it's not. It's what they talking about.
Oh.
It's kind of like I can discuss. For example, I got these people, man. They go back and forth with this one guy about the world being round or flat. And everybody know the deal. This guy right here, he's just a certain person, man, that he knows that he has his belief on what things is off his conspiracy or whatever. He like to watch conspiracy documentaries. He has his own way of looking at things, and that's his way of looking at things. So whatever maps he got off his research, whatever, we respect it. And then you got the other people who all agree with each other saying the world is flat. I'm like, I think I can go west and still get to fucking Europe. That's what I believe. I don't feel like I can just fall off a cliff and there's no more earth.
No, why would you do that? No,
I mean, but he thinks the world flat though. That's what I'm saying. You get it?
Me personally, what you want to know what I think? I think that
I want to know what you think.
that world flat, I don't think nobody actually believes that. I think people say that just so it can spark questioning in your mind.
But do you think the world's round then?
I mean...
Alright, no, go to time out. No, fuck that. Don't worry about that question. If you do you have to fly east to get to Europe from California?
No.
Thank you then. That's your fucking question. That's the answer then. It's not flat.
How do we know though? Because nobody would ever fly west to go to Europe.
Hold up. No. You want to fly west to go to Europe?
I'm just...
Hold up. Hold up. You making the situation cheesy now because you're laughing. Come on. Right. I mean, this is what I'm just telling you.
No, the world is not flat. The world is not flat.
Then you got me talking like these motherfuckers. I told you if it don't make, man, it ain't making no, it makes sense with y'all. It doesn't make sense what y'all talking about because it's so stupid, because they ain't making dollars already. So why are you arguing with this guy about what the world is? The whole question you should ask this dude, if I'm flying from LA, can I go west or do I have to go east? Because the way the map is made. If that person say you have to fly east just to get to Europe from LA, he's the guy that thinks it's flat. I know I can fly east or west to Europe from LA and get there. Going two different ways. Everybody know that. So what that means, the world is round, right?
Yeah.
Alright, we talking, fuck that shit, y'all. Don't talk about that shit, man. Shout out to 2018, y'all, episode 25. The first episode of 2018, y'all. What's up? Shout out.
We're gonna have to throw something in there.
What's dude's name back here, man?
Easy.
Shout out to Easy, man. New engineer, you got some Moscato or something?
You wanna come do a spot, dog?
You wanna do a little drop or something? Come on. That's the new engineer, man, in the building, man. Easy one to come on. He a cool looking dude, man. He a young dude, I think. All these dudes.
That's the trick right there.
Here go the guy right here, Easy. What's up, Easy?
Yo, what's poppin'?
What's up with you, Easy? What you
Nothing much, man. Would've got me a bottle of Moscato. Nigga felt fancy today, goddamn.
I see you up in there doing your little work and stuff, man. You're an engineer, you're a producer, you're an artist, what you do?
Engineering and producer.
Oh, yeah, okay. I see you up in there. That's gonna be your little house up in there?
Yeah, bro.
Okay,
yeah,
right on.
Then when Mr. Lee get the school going and shit, we gonna be helping him run the school.
Oh, you gonna be one of the teachers or something?
Yeah.
So you in school with this?
Yeah.
What school did you go to?
Media Tech.
My boy Tuxedo Max went there, man. Shout out to Tuxedo Max.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you might know him, Larry Scales.
No, I can't recognize that.
He went there a long time ago.
I just graduated in 2015. Yeah.
What you say?
We gonna cut all this.
Yeah.
That shit ain't going up.
Yeah, we don't need to give him no kind of fucking love.
That's my own, boy. What you talking about? That ain't my podcast. Hold on, time out. No, fuck y'all. Niggas, fuck y'all. I'm talking about, you better scram me. That's my own boy right there. They give him love. It's my podcast.
We call it the Dirty M. Dirty M.
You talking about, I give anybody love. Hold up. I can give anybody love on this show. I want to get love, man. Anybody. I don't care who it is.
Now, the people, absolutely.
I mean, I'm giving anybody love. Anybody that want to get love to, I'm showing love on my podcast, man. For real, that's me, man. The kickback. I show love. That's why I do this podcast.
My bad.
You know, yeah, they get this shit straight right now. Yeah, no,
my bad.
I mean, damn, I can't shout nobody out, man. We all try to get this shit going. Yeah, that's why we just crab. We ain't even crab in no barrel. Shout out to all the podcast shows too.
Yeah,
y'all keep doing y'all thing. All you local rappers out, anybody try to get it, shout out to y'all, man. Anybody don't like this, nigga scram. And in other words, go, you know what I'm talking about.
Skedaddle.
You know what I'm talking about. I'm get on Cuttacation around here, the Kickback Podcast once again. It's my boy Dan, this coffee good.
Yeah, I ain't drinking goddamn coffee.
Coffee good. Yeah. Fuck, they mean around this thing.
So it's good.
Episode 25, everything good, man.
Yes.
Yeah, what's up new there? Yeah.
Shit, nothing, man. I'm just fucking chilling, bro. Trying to get this shit going so we can get up and operational and shit. Vibe Lab Dallas recording studio.
We call it Vibe Lab Dallas Recording Studios.
Yeah.
It's gonna be in the same building, XMG Studios, on the second floor.
On the second floor.
Holla at this guy. These guys, y'all want tracks, you rappers.
got
R&B,
tracks for
you rockers, he might got a rock track for you, who knows?
Yo, we do it all.
You pop singers, anybody, man, y'all want to come do something, come holla at him, you know? You might want to throw some hooks on his tracks, holla at him. You want you girls that can sing, you guys that can sing.
Yeah, for real, come fuck with us.
It's just easy right here, he makes it, you know what, he makes it look easy, but he go hard, you know what I mean?
It ain't easy being easy, man. Look at ass.
But yeah, man, yeah. So where you from? You from Dallas?
Yeah, I'm born and raised.
Born and raised in Dallas, man. Yeah. So how old are you, man? Like
32.
32. Okay, yeah. You ain't that young.
Nah, I'll be 33 next month.
Right on.
Yeah.
You been around there, so you pretty much familiar with. You kind of got like the end of the golden era.
Yeah.
Around hip hop.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say they just based off your age.
Yeah.
I think anybody under 35, they just.
Yeah.
I'm gonna probably say 34. They really don't know the golden era like we know, like I know it. I'm 40, you know, so.
Oh damn! I didn't think you was 40.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, I talk like it.
What's the golden era?
The golden era, man, is from 91, man,
Yep.
to 2003.
Yeah, I already knew this.
I say 2005, really though.
Yeah,
I like to throw Jeezy up in there.
Yeah. See, I graduated high school in 2003. Hell yeah.
You know, T.I. was already in with that last album. But I like
He came with trap music.
I like Jeezy. The reason why I say Jeezy though, because State Property still had their thing. Shout out to State Property, Lena and Jeezy. They still had their thing going, and I was into them. But like, when 2006 came, when Auto Tunes came, Skinny Jeans,
everybody was saying.
Shout out to that generation too.
It's still popping.
I mean,
some
but
of it.
that's when. But there are still rappers who have that image, but their content is just like the '90s era. Cause I listen to those rappers and those artists, so I don't knock young rappers. It's a certain style of rap that I like.
Only time I knock young rappers is when they start disrespecting the old rappers. Be like, you old niggas need to get out. Like, whoa, homie, chill out, players.
Hold on. To be fair though, the old niggas are pretty rough on the young niggas.
Fuck these young niggas.
You can say you can say that right there. I feel you on that, But like I said, it's the young dude. Like when I say young dude, look at my like Dave East, Quilly. I like Mozzie. I like who else is this? I like Side the Prince.
Bro,
he was young. He was not young dude. He's not a young dude, but when I say like, I'm gonna say the guys in their 20s.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna say 28. I'm gonna say 30 down.
Joey Badass.
Yeah, I like him.
I watched Joey Badass.
I like Troy Avenue first 3 projects.
His last one, he was kind of singing a lot on it, bro.
I didn't like that.
I was like, nah.
I like Cheech. I wish Cheech, rest in peace, Cheech Drugs. I wish he was still alive.
Cheech was dope.
He'd be going hard right now,
bro. Yeah.
Well, it's just a bunch of rappers I listen to, man. It's just you probably never hear about these guys because of the region that you were in or what type of music you like to hear anyway. So if you got to go to the club, all you gonna want to do is hear club music when you.
See, I stay away from the clubs, but I put my
I ain't been in the club in like 10 years. Really.
I only go if we making money.
Only time I went to the club, man. The only time I went to the club for a while though is when I was performing. If I wasn't performing, I wasn't going. If I was going to get some chicks, man, I go to bars. I go hang out at a bar, man. I hang out at some of the best bars in North Dallas and Addison. And one thing I like the bars, man, you can find you a secluded spot, man. It's quiet, and you got the little music playing. You got your own TV. You got your own little. You don't gotta be yelling.
No, that's what I can't do, bro.
Right. Yeah, man.
Like,
Go eat your M&M's, man. You got M&M's on the floor. That's my son, Ryder, man. He just told me. Shout out to Lil Ryder, man. That's my little man, man. He's my little man. He's part of the Kickback. He's part of the Ian Gleason show. When I first started doing a podcast a year and a half ago, shout out to the Ian Gleason show. People always ask me, you not on the Ian Gleason show no more? Y'all broke up. Now we ain't break up, man. Everybody got their own thing going on. You know, I have my Kickback going on. Jose has his thing going with his lady, May. They got Canvas and DFW. Shout out to them. Also, they got the DTA, Dallas Dance Teachers Academy. That's what it's called. So they got that going on. Shout out to Jose. You know him again. Shout out to Mr. May. Bobby, he be on. Bobby. Bobby's on this podcast. What? 30% of the time. 40% of the time. It's kind of iffy with him. Shout out to Rico Bobby. But and Chino, I mean, I guess he does the board for every now and then for Ian. I don't know. Ian's been doing this show solo, which is kind of cool anyway. But we all doing our own thing, and I really don't have that much energy to have control of another one show and try to do my thing at the same time. The ideas that I have for that show, I can use for my show. And the reason why I'm like, okay, well, we're not going to do these shows right away. If I'm not going to do this idea right away, we all agree about it, well, why waste my time on it with this show? I'm going to go ahead and put it on my show. And that's why I got into podcasting, man, to use this platform for anybody, man, that's trying to get out there, man, because if we all, it's like my shout out to my Xavier's Ray Edwards. He got this thing going on, this funding thing going on, this crowdfunding. That's what it's called, crowdfunding. And you invest $150 in this thing, man, and 2-3 days, probably not even 2 days. The next morning you wake up with $600 in your account. And it's like, dang. I like that. It's that people think it's a scheme, but what it is, it's just what the men that built America, the 4 men that built America, man, that's what they did. We think we scheming when we try to come up with an idea of making money. Why we always gotta be scheming? You go invest into the white man.
I believe everybody be scheming shit.
But I said it, but you invest into the white man will come to you with an idea about that shit, you believe him more than the black man will.
Hell no.
Alright, then shout out to your ass. Shout out to your ass. I can't just respect your answer though, but so many motherfuckers that do it. There's so many motherfuckers that do it.
I'm asking questions to everybody. My own daddy can't come up with something without me asking some questions.
But guess what though? When you start seeing that it's more, when one mouth or 2 mouths are saying something, it's hard to be convincing.
Yep.
But over the past 4 days, when you done seen 1,000 mouths saying the same thing, what do you think now?
Yeah, you gotta start here listening to something.
I believe now.
Yeah.
If this person believes and that person believes and them 1,000 other people believe, alright, but this is true. If they say it's a true story, why am I gonna go against them guys? It's them against me. And I don't like I'm gonna win on that. So let me go ahead and join them. And then guess what? I'll be the 1,002nd person. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. So that's why I'm like, I joined that thing. You know what I'm saying? I like it doesn't take that much. That goes back to it ain't just black people. It's people that are us little people. We don't know how to work with each other to get bigger.
Yeah.
And me and George was talking about that earlier about how when it's time to make some business happen, everybody can talk about it, but when it starts happening, nobody don't want to be on the same page. And mean? Like, it's always somebody want to go left, but they think they're going too right.
I'm going through that same exact thing right now, trying to get my shit going in here. As soon as I walk in here, I gotta go off on motherfuckers.
By the way, y'all, guess what? Cuttacation. We don't talk that nonsense around here. I ain't fabricating nothing, man. I told y'all. It's 2018, we ain't with that faking. We put y'all on ice and send y'all skating. Cuttacation. Beast of Bell Line.
Oh, is that you?
Yeah, I make that. I just
Okay.
me like that.
We're gonna get some Cutty Slim back in the we need you back in the booth.
I don't be rapping, man. I talk like that. People like every time, man, why you be talking? People, by normal conversation, people think I be rapping, but I'm just how I talk. I mean, I'm just be saying crazy and like stuff like that. That's what I say in a regular sentence.
Yeah.
I just make it rap. But I write a 16 by 3 nights out the week.
Bet.
Sometimes I write something in my head, but I don't really listen to music that much though. Like I used to listen, like I go to my shuffle, man. Like when I go home and cook tonight, that's when I throw my little playlist on and throw it on shuffle and I listen to some everything.
What is that about? $100.
Essential Dallas, man.
Shit, I don't know. One of my business partners, he was doing something with these cats, and they were like sponsoring for us, gave us a bunch of free shit.
Well, tell them boys, shout out to them, man. Tell them to send me some, man. Send me some of this Central Dallas thing. I'm in North Central. I'm in North Central Dallas, you know what I mean? Addison, man, Beast of Beltline, Mr. Ice Cold Chili. Send me some of this right here, man. Sponsor me, man. I wear that. Throw me some sweaters, some hoodies, man. I do some scram shirts, you know what I'm saying? Stacking cash really about mine. That's my grind. That's my whole acronym.
Scram, B.
Yeah, in other words, go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself. Yeah, I like go fuck yourself.
We ain't gonna get it off the air right now, though. You know, it's the same meaning, though. It's just the nicest way to say it.
I'm trying to be nice when I gotta say it.
Scram. Nicest way to tell somebody scram. Scram, bitch. But yeah, like I was saying, man, before we got to that Central Market thing, Central Dallas, I just like to have fun on this podcast, man, and just kick back and relax, man, and be myself. That's why I started doing it. There's a bunch of, who was there, somebody coming in? Nobody.
Yeah, nobody.
One of those band guys. Now when the guy got long hair and shit. Yeah.
No.
He one of them dudes.
Yeah.
That's
one.
Camera guy?
Yes, one of our camera guys.
Cool looking dude. But yeah, man, I be in places, man, like the bars and stuff, man.
Yeah.
I hang out in bars, man, and just kick it like that, man, and be around. Because you got a chance of meeting somebody at the bar, man, that got something going on versus the club.
Yeah, you do. Man, I don't be, man, the clubs be too loud. Niggas just be in there staring at other niggas all goddamn.
I'm gonna say, I went to I shot a college party at White Diamond. Shout out to White Diamonds last night.
Yeah.
I mean, it was lit, you know, I'm an older guy, so lit is some bullshit.
Yeah.
But,
This shit was off the chain, y'all.
it was off the chain for them. I was like, shit,
This is an OG talk. OG talk, man.
That shit was crunk as fuck.
It was off the chain, man. That thing was going off the meat rack. You know what I mean? You heard me? You don't tell my name. You know what I'm saying? Cuttacation.
But no, I was like, I don't think those young guys, they don't really understand what they supposed to.
No, they don't.
They be dancing and shit. I'm like, nah, that ain't the objective. But
Oh, they be dancing to their rap song?
I mean, man, listen, the young dudes be like dancing, and it's cool to dance, but like, I feel like you dance with a girl for so long.
Hold up, time out. So what are you saying? You're saying that young dudes, they be dancing, but they rappers?
No, they was just college.
Nah, you talking about the college party you was at last night. With the
I shot a college party last night.
dancing up there.
Oh, you talking about how they would dance?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What they were doing? They were just dancing with the same girl the whole time?
I don't want to say that them niggas beat me up or something when they see me, but they was in there doing the fucking, you know, the frat shit, and I was like, that's cool, man.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
Doing the line stepping shit the whole time.
Yeah.
I know.
Oh, but you know what? That
was
they got
black
real
fraternity?
It was a White Diamonds. White Diamonds was in Oak Cliff on Camp Wisdom.
Well, shout out to White Diamonds, man. Cat Wisdom, Oak Cliff. Man, look, but you know what? But it's always been like that, man. You wouldn't even watch the movie.
Some Kappa shit?
But hold up. Tell me.
I know the Kappas got the J5 stuff.
Hold up, check this out, though. Yeah, shout out to you Kappas with the J5 shit.
The J5 going on.
Yeah. Shout out to the Kappa guy, like he said. But, Nah, but they been doing that though, man. Cause you even watch the movie Stump the Yard or Drumline.
They in there.
They got that scene where they at the party, and they stepping and the chick stepping. But you know what? That party go. I'm gonna tell you what. You want to go? Like, I ain't gonna go to no party like that, man. That old lame party, man.
No.
But them parties right there, them guys leaving. They smashing it. Them girls is leaving with something to get smashed.
Yeah.
Bye. I'm talking about.
I can walk around there like they dance all night, then leave and meet back up.
I don't know. No, it's just that, it's just that.
Well, you gotta understand, in that college area, scene like that, that's popping shit. That's what they do. They in there representing for their shit.
I used to go out to Southern University, man.
Sorority sisters out there, shit, nigga.
I used to go to Baton Rouge, man, to Southern University, man. I used to go to New Orleans, to Dillard, all those spots with a backpack on. Me and my boy Piznat, shout out to Piznat, Patrick Johnson.
So did you go to the...
Rest in peace, man, my boy. I used to go down, we used to drive down there, man, for Shreveport, and we had backpacks on. This back in what, like 97, 98. We had backpacks on, walking through the campus, man, on the campus with backpacks on. Going to the girls' dorm with them and shit, man, smashing them. To all different type of chicks, man, them little sorority chicks.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying.
I wasn't even in college doing that.
But check it though, that's what I'm saying. Like, the dudes be in there dancing all night, right? And the girls be like, but I feel like the girls be more ready to go than the dudes. The dudes be like, you know.
Yeah, but they ain't going nowhere.
Because
you see they still sitting in that bitch. They are more ready to go
look at. She ready for somebody to come approach it.
Out of trouble,
you're older now.
So
that's how you think. These young niggas ain't worried about that. It's there no matter what. It ain't going nowhere.
Easy. Check them though easy. Check them though easy. He gotta understand too. Out of 12 of those guys, only 3 of them have an outgoing personality. Yep. And they gonna be like, man, they go fuck these.
So they gotta do the group shit any fucking way.
So like, you ever seen the movie School Days?
What I peeped, I was like,
look, have you ever seen School Days?
Wake up!
Alright, now go back home and watch it again whenever you can. I might watch it when I go home.
Yeah.
The football game ain't on.
I did an edit with that. Only a Few Good Men. I post it on Instagram all the time, man. Check it out.
Check it out
Part 1, 2, 3.
On Instagram?
Instagram, King George TV.
Okay, shout out to King George TV, by the way, y'all. Yeah. Shout out to hold up. By the way, we want sponsors anyway. Shout out to Super Chicks, my boy Lance Sherman. Shout out to y'all, man. We try to get those sponsors going right there. Super Chicks, you know what I mean? Dos Equis, you know, I stay drinking that. Coffee, Dos Equis coffee, by the way. I stay drinking that coffee. Is so good, ride the grind. Shout out to Adidas, you know what I'm saying? Holla at your boy, you know what I'm saying? I rock shell toes all day. You know what I'm saying? Anybody else is out there, Cuervo Gold, Hennessy, do say. Most definitely do say.
I wish, can like a local weed man sponsor us on the low and we'll figure a way to shout him out.
Don't worry about him, you know, we'll shout him out another kind of way.
We'll figure out how to shout him out.
Tug earlobes or something like that. That used to do with grandmama looking ass niggas.
We gonna call you. Shout out to Mr. Silencer for having all the good greed.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah. But anyway, I don't smoke weed.
Me neither.
I'm just lying.
I'm not afraid you get your hands on
yeah, man, but 2017 was wild, though, man. It's 2018. Shout out again, Happy New Year, 2018. Episode 25. Episode 25 on
shout out 25 episodes.
Episode 25 for the Kickback Podcast Show. You know, Cuttacation, the Kickback Podcast Show. Shout out, it's episode 25, man. The first show of 2018. And we made it this far. Joy, what's up with it, man?
Remember you was telling me you ain't finished your wrap up from 18 last week.
Yeah, I was just about to get into now. You know, I'm like 2017 was, you know, a crazy year. And a lot of things went on, like in the streets and in industry.
Yes.
And from what I witnessed, you know. Yeah. So like, I mean, like 2017, you know, I finally separated with the lover, the lady I was, you know, that I was in a relationship with my family. Split apart early this year, you know. They were part of they kind of was the kickoff for me.
Yeah.
At the same time, I came into the year doing podcasting, and my goal was to have a podcast one day, but I was steady on that whole thing of the Ian Gleason show. Yeah. But I also have, you know, my podcast came, you know, right the first week of June, the second week of June, my podcast came. And I'm still going, man. It's episode 25. Shout out to that right there, man. I can get a hand clap on that shit for everyone. 25 episodes. I had 25 episodes, man, doing this show, man. And people thought I was just, I remember talking about this last, probably like last May or I say probably, I don't know. Hold on, I'm gonna say no, not last. The 2016 of May, I was talking about podcasts, and now it's 2018, and look at it, 25 episodes of my own podcast. I've been on a consistent basis doing, and every week I have a question asked. You doing your show today? I'm like, yes, of course I am. The consistency is the key. Yep. I mean, if I stop doing this show, one time I went 3 weeks without shooting because of, I was in a situation where I couldn't just, I didn't know, I wasn't in a stable situation where I could have a show shot at. And I was moving from apartment to apartment, so what happened is, true story, George had this do this at the studio. And I had to keep my consistency going. I was doing little kickback conversations like just videos, just trying to keep it, the kickback thing going. And I also came with my merchandise and all that scram t-shirts. I started doing that, and now now we got a place we can keep it rolling. And everything else fell in place. So I mean, everything's going good on my end. Yeah. We are going to take it back to the crib, the kickback on a couple of episodes. You know what I'm saying? Just to have that kickback feeling that everybody used to seeing in the old episodes, like us cooking and. It's a bartender, everybody coming through, kicking, people knocking on the door, people just popping up out of the blue like a regular kickback. If you look at my old episodes, you'll see that's how it was, and we still like that. And the thing about it, it's still the kickback the way it is, because we kicking back, we talking, you being yourself, you relaxing. I don't want to interview somebody, man, and feel like they're gonna get grilled. Yeah. People go to certain interviews, man, and I'm not a journalist. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to interrogate you and figure out stuff. I'm here to make you feel better than you make yourself feel. I mean, I'm gonna make you, I'm gonna big you up probably more than you probably think you are. I mean, you might have some music or a track, and I'm like, man, that thing go hard. And you might not think it go hard as I do. I'm gonna make it do, but I'm gonna make it do what it do. I'm gonna make the next person like it. It's chess, not checkers. Yep. I mean, so, that's why I do the podcast too, man. I believe with everybody, man. In Dallas, man, like I was saying earlier, man, Dallas is a place, man, that has too much talent around here to not be representing what it stands for, man. You turn around, whenever I turn the radio on, I hear Atlanta artists.
Yep. We got way more talent than all these cities.
Everybody's like, and think about it, and most of everybody are not from Dallas, but they represent Dallas hard, man. Yep. And that's why I got this hat on. Everybody know I'm not from Dallas. People know where I'm from. Shout out to Shreveport, Northside, St. Park.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? North Market area. All my homeboys, my rich rollers out there. I mean, everybody from the North, period. Niggas ain't with faking. We ain't fucking with that. So, I mean, that's where I'm from. Everybody know where I'm from. Everybody know I stayed in North Philly, you know what I'm saying? All this spot. East Erie Avenue. What's Avenue with it? West Erie Avenue, what's happening with it? Germantown, Dolphin Street. Yeah, Lehigh Avenue. I can go on and on. All those spots around it and all. 21st and Burton. That make me a hood. But I mean, I'm a North dude everywhere I go, everywhere I live. But I mean, I'm here in Dallas, and I represent Dallas. It's not a cowboy hat, it's a Maverick hat. It's a Dallas City hat. I mean, I just like it because it's blue and black. It wasn't no rhyme with it, y'all. Yeah, but anyway, Troublemakers. Shout out to Troublemakers. You all make Troublemakers. Shout out to y'all.
Me?
George say it's him.
No, man, it's really a cool send us a wardrobe. I'm with it.
No, there's some nice things though, Troublemakers. I come out with a liqueur called Troublemakers. Like it won't be like Alizé or something like that, Alizé or Grand Marnier. Yeah. I come out with a liqueur and call it Troublemakers. What you got their hand mixed with, Troublemaker? Do something like that.
He ain't the troublemaker.
Yeah, he ain't the troublemaker.
You gotta give it a name though. He ain't the troublemaker. Is what?
We'll call him Undertaker.
Let me
get back to fucking working here on
Look, man, get back up in there and do the thing, man. Get that thing going, man.
Shout out, yo.
Tell me what you on again.
Yo, $5 Lab Dallas, man. Fucking, we up here.
Anybody get in your nerve, you want them to get away with you, tell them.
Fucking,
We just,
it's cram, bitch.
Alright, that easy, man. Hold it down, man. Yeah.
Alright, co-host is back.
Co-host is back, King George.
We got about 12 minutes out there. Let me see how long we got left.
People don't care.
We're gonna let it run. I'm talking about for us. We're gonna let it run until we get done.
We're gonna go and run it out, man. We ain't breaking our day, man. We ain't chilling though. We just trip. We go ahead and put my
What's
little
up,
man up. Chubby. So man, he been back there in the little room playing.
Alright.
All the other stuff. He didn't have a haircut. His mama wanted his hair to grow. What's up? Say what's up with the chubby. Say what's up. I should let him have you see your shirt, man. What that shirt say? Got your name on it.
Mm-hmm.
Ryder. 49ers. Those you should be having. I should let you rep that right there. Boom, go back over there and play now. Love you.
When's your birthday, man?
Who? Ryder? October 28th.
Damn, it's gonna be a whole year before I can get you a cowboy shirt.
Nah, man. You're a true cowboy fan, you give me one anyway, but he don't want, right there, you know what, he had a cowboy outfit, man, when he was first born. I don't know who bought it for him. I think my mom bought it for him, I don't know who bought it for him.
Your mom Cowboys fan too?
Yeah, shit, my whole family, most of my cowboy fans, man, most of my family are the Saints fans. But somebody bought him a cowboy fan, he wore it one time, he was young, he probably bought like a month or two, and he shitted in it. We ain't probably wore it again, though. We still have it. It's folded up somewhere, probably like in the old clothes. But yeah, he still have it. Man, he gonna be a fan of whoever he want to be a fan of. Somebody had made that shirt for him, though. Like
with some love.
Somebody who know me and his mom, and they know both of us, and they watch the whole process of him being created and all whatever, you know. So they bought that. They made it for him because they know I'm a diehard Niner fan. Shout out to the Niners. Jimmy Garoppolo, we going 16-0 next year. Y'all watch out. 2019 gonna be good for us. Cowboy fans, y'all might go. Y'all might bounce back. Y'all
Cowboys going 17-0 next year.
I think y'all had some. Ain't no such thing as 17-0.
Eh? 16-0.
Yeah, but yeah, y'all had a lot of adversity go on this.
Yeah.
This year. I think locker room trouble, and then I don't think I wouldn't even say
Goodell,
injuries.
man.
I wouldn't even say injuries because y'all didn't really have that many injuries. Now my team had injuries and all type of default went on with it. I still don't like to make that an excuse, man. And I feel like once you at that type of caliber, man, you get paid to do what you do. You should be successful.
Top to bottom, they probably having from the secretary to the defensive tackle, everybody in there hate each other.
Coffee getting cold. Yeah, man, I'm gonna go. Ooh, I'm thinking about what I'm gonna eat tonight, man. I'm cooking tonight. Yeah, it's the kickback, man. I normally, man, see, we're gonna start back cooking around this thing, man, but y'all, right, go over there for a second, man. Thank you, dude.
Throw a PlayStation up in here, like.
Woo, woo. But yeah, like, you know, it's the Kickback Podcast, man, and shout out to y'all, man, that listen to me every week, man, and view this show, man. Feel free to leave comments, man. And for y'all who just first started, you know, it's your first time watching this show, subscribe it, man. Hit that bell, man. That way you can get a notification every time we load it up. I appreciate everybody that's faithfully that listen to the show. The cast members, you know, Super Mario and BZ and Saisha the Truth. Rico, Bobby, Slim, you got George, finally showing King George showing his face now. All those guys, we probably have more people who you might see on the show every now and then. The next couple of episodes I will have guests on because I'm kind of like booked for the next 4 to 5 weeks because people are starting to fuck with your boy now. And the reason why I'm doing the show the way I'm doing it now is kind of like exercise and practice. Me trying to just go ahead and get myself set up for not having that little the extra going on, because most of my next episodes are gonna be me just talking to somebody that's very important, or me talking to somebody, period. And I gotta just know how to just get away from that having to run my mouth the whole time I'm on the podcast. And like right now, we got to keep the show going consistent, because I still have content to give to people, and I still like to talk shit and swallow spit. It's your boy Cuttacation, cause your boy City Slick. That's me on that mic. I ain't done with all that. King Joe, you got your scram bit? Oh man.
Oh yeah, of course I got a scram bit.
And all the time though, man. Like I said, y'all see the scram bit shirt. I still got them in. Y'all can holler at me if y'all want one, need one. It can be hoodies, thermals. You might want some sweatpants. You might want some panties. You might want a hat that say scram. Get at me. This gonna be in effect. Just get at me. You know how to holler at me. Instagram, Cuttacation60. Got the Cutty Slim page on Facebook. Also, you got Jay Davis. You also got all other stuff you can hit me up at. Hit George, scram?
Yeah, my scram is damn, I really don't have no scram, man. I guess the same old scram for me.
I mean, sometimes, you know.
Only people I see
you know,
being in the gym.
That's why I say, man, that's why it's always gonna be a scram coming from your boy Cutty, man, because I just don't down an individual out, or I just don't have my scram can be anything, man. It's just not a person. It can be a situation.
Okay.
It can be a community. It can be a situation. It can be an organization. It can be It can be a feeling. A scram can be anything, man. Like you might have a bad headache, man, that you just been having for the last couple of weeks, man. You just like tired of your headache or your toothache or whatever. Scram, just say it like that. Like, see, I don't never try to point out people as a scram, because if you got that many people that you got to give a scram bit word out to every week, then you're around the wrong people. And sometimes you're in a situation, or you're around an organization, or you're in a community that you probably don't belong in, and you just happen to be in. So you can always scram that. And like me, that's why my scram is always so, I guess can be accurate, because it's something you go through throughout the week that just ag you, and you just get to a point in your head that you just tired of it. And one thing that been going on it's like the rotation is just so smooth on it, man. It gets big. The more it rolls, it's like a snowball. It gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger the more it rolls. And over the past month or two, it's been rolling. And it's kind of like that tactic, just keep on in your same spot. Soon it's like getting a tattoo. Sooner or later you get irritated because that needle hitting your same spot. It aggravates you, and if you have the ability and the mind frame or the heart to say something, you're gonna say something about it. And we about to roll out in a minute, okay? Gonna leave, we're gonna go home and chill, watch the Bumblebee movie. Kick back, y'all. Cuttacation. I told y'all this how it go, man. It's your boy, man. This how it go. But back to my scram. People, man, that just don't know how to mind their business, man. If it ain't yours, man, don't bother, man. If it doesn't affect you, man, in any kind of way, physical form, man, especially it shouldn't even affect you mentally anyway, because it's not your business. So it shouldn't even affect you no way. Anybody that's like that, man, in all those other situations I spoke on in the past, you know what they are. If not, go back and watch the old episodes. You'll see what they are. I want y'all to scram. I mean, you got to scram now. I had to break it down to you. What scram been around? Man, I told you it's Cuttacation, y'all. I got to get to class every day. Tell me your scram.
My scram is to ideas that are not bold enough.
Explain it to the people, man. Because people don't want to know.
Ideas that ain't bold enough. You know, anything you want to do, anything you're trying to do, if it's less than the greatest that you are capable of doing, scram.
Scram, y'all. We don't like that,
Scram.
man. And like I was saying, man, all those situations, man, that situation, man, and all due respect to, because the person I really do kind of like care for this person, man, and I know they really kind of like the wrong person to be butting in anybody's business. Because nobody busts in their business and be all in their mixed up, because if I was, it'd be like, going off about them and their situations in life, they won't like it. So you expect them to mind their business. And I just want that person, I'm not gonna say their name, but if they watch the show, if somebody, whoever knows them, it's people that probably know this person, if they watch the show, I just want to tell that motherfucker, man, not forever, but just for a couple of days, scram, man. In other words, go yourself. You know the rest. On the count of 3, me and George gonna sign up for King George TV. It's the Kickback Cuttacation Podcast Show, or Cuttacation the Kickback Podcast Show, the Kickback Podcast Show. 1, 2, 3, scram, bitch. In other words, go fuck this town.
All right, there we go. Let's do it in the books.